How can I express my gratitude?
How can I express my gratitude
for all the many things,
you've
Father, you done for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are,
Lord, you're my everything.
See, I call you Jireh.
You're my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are.
Lord, you're my everything.
I call you Jireh.
You're my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are. You
You're my everything.
are. Uyamatinina. 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 Oh, uyamatinina. Yeah, so uya. I call you Jireh, say. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Say, Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen. We are me one couple. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, abusia and then so akwenya abba. Biji say why crowd say one echo the community and the Lord journey no so. If I'm Roku Frimpon and I have the privilege, the honor and the duty to come your way this Saturday afternoon, wonderful Saturday afternoon here in London to bring you the program, the community and the law. And what we're going to look at today is the answer to the question, when should you consider an administrative review of a refused decision of leave? Young guest, lawyer Charles Asmah, if we BWF Solicitors, Baba William now fee on yang Eddie and Common. And we train also so or issue be or concern be now opposite with the ato a lawyer for no enemy no ya no more. You are welcome to do that. We are live on BWTV. We're live on BW Radio. Sounds so any live at BWF Solicitors Facebook page and our BWF Solicitors YouTube page and LinkedIn and all the other platforms are. Yeah, what's so or no. And all I want you to do is like the page, share, and call others to join us. We are bringing you the community and the law. Just say, the community and the law is live. Hello once again. It's a bit privilege, it's a duty. In fact, it's an honor to be coming your way. Last week, due to certain reasons, but whatever it is better late than never. I can't know. Inti count me ho, nefro be, on some fro be, no being some fro be near yemra emishia our platform. So the Community and the Law is live on BWTV, it's live on BW Radio, it's live on BWF Solicitors Facebook page. Any Omo pick link and I share will be our platform so you're live. It was so and then so in your coin say you're back now you know abidijime you know about abidin komo your friend lawyer for penning for you know edin komo na watch and near mutitu a fire immigration and some here in the UK. Who outside of the UK would benefit you, yes, because in a situation maybe I will find ourselves also we have answers be any idea no BWF Solicitors and ebe mouse and it's a great opportunity for you to have all the answers you're looking for. And then BWF Solicitors come for a mouse we are bored we are drinking a lot of water. Now so say uhia and komobia famremo bra naniwo emedi. Well 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so 7 Sisters North London. Where your koha your train SC Victoria Line SC was 7 Sisters using exit number 2. Now you peer and then way in Intinton so no your friend Anna House and more. They are on the 4th floor. They operate Monday to Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Na se okohwa wodo nsem koto wo animu to obo ehwehwemu ehwe strategies ahodo a obetimi de akon case no ama wakoy application bi na afi ni na wohunu de wo ya me ba che obomodi ansa oni BWF Solicitors ebedi enkomo frɛ won ewo 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340. Yene won eba be twin komo ene topic ben na ye ba be ka ho asem de ye ba ye bisa wo se ebre ben na e wo se odwen ho se ye refuse to application we apply for leave to remain any category na I was say we administrative review na me bisa say administrative review any appeal no cra difference wo mo anything one major question na me bisa lawyer penny Charles Asmah amoyi ano ade aman and we train on so say what question will concern bia Bramodian Bra na any meta because Oba Cheche Niema Bebremu. Line a de beye a Jumano a year 07399208468 07399208468. Ananse Obefre Obe send a text on our WhatsApp, that's what I should say. Text on our WhatsApp at a 07950 422-780. Mekacha was I think about 2 or so weeks back, Mekacha was Augusti Pejaweni Nashe because there's a lot of wonderful things coming. The Edikai and say Yen Lawyer Penny is senior partner, BWF Solicitors senior partner, Uncle Ben. 30 years now started practicing here in the UK and we want to celebrate him. So between now and the end of the year, it's going to be a series and numerous activities. In me at the Akabum na fe ya senior, you see a celebrity yem papano. Nano be frame me. Identicra na yem mano sa Queen's Honest Awards yibi. You don't know what's coming. Let's keep our fingers crossed things are coming because he's done a lot for the community and I think if you do recommend, I will also support that recommendation. Say yeah mano Queen's Awards in AB. Watch out for all the things that we're bringing you this summer. War BWTV so and a BW Radio so. But answer na no say make ta kano hwehwemande on the panin sakwa. Momayan to BWF Solicitors and cra. Mr. Odi me ko aba abaye ne ye ba be dinkomo. Eno nti tienkrai frobi na announce share link no whilst we taking our message no and when we come back the conversation starts. It's the community under law.
Yeah fema ye wo London. Ya jia basobodie bebre ne ya redare ewo mranse mu eye legal services BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWFDA yen solicitors e de nigie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eya abofrahwe mu, awaregya ye ho twema mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Ye child care, any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Eyobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerɛ sɛ ɛba no sɛ yɛ gyina wachi etwitwa agyew ɛwɔ family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kraa. Wopɛ advice ɛwɔ immigration sensɛm ho. Wɔ BWF Solicitors deɛ yɛ immigration team no avedare ɛwɔ general immigration ho nsɛmsɛm kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho ntotoyɛ, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ member na wasan gyina tum ɛwɔ Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti sɛ yɛtae wachi a wonni haw kraa. Yɛbie yɛn office free dwada ekosi fiada anɔpa nɔnkron pɛ mu ekosi enumere nonsia ɛyɛ 9:30 a.m. kosi 6 p.m. ɛna memene nso ɛyɛ appointment nkoa free anɔpa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 ɛyɛ 10 a.m. kosi 4 p.m. Yɛwɔ 4th floor ɛwɔ Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sɛ wo nante free 7 Sisters Underground nso a ɛyɛ kwantia bi. Yɛn senior partner Bernard Owusu san yɛ barrister ya gyina tumu na ɔyɛ Ghana Bar Association member ɛna wasan gyina sɛ mmranimfoɔ ɛwɔ court cases a ɛfa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree ɛfa Ghanaian law ho yie. Na ɔsan yɛ obi a ɔtae kasa ɛwɔ radio ɛne TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
Okay, abusia yakoto enkra aba wa sa aka aye link no na wa share na abusia nso ensa aka bi say obi e wa challenge bi abomodin afre no e ka kire ne say ebre aso nti bra na yenko BWF Solicitors program no so yenko BW communication program no so yenko the community and law so na fe yemfa enkomo and so na you see ade kakra yenhwe senia eniema ebesi ekro na de etie ne se yeah na ye wo a couple of announcements ye de emma wo enti hye so na fe memfa emrel de di kan eye yenuaba Sandra Fraser a wo yem front desk no ono ene wiki mu na odi na woda enti me pese me de enchi asronko ede emma no na yechia yenuaba Sandra Fraser. Sandra, and ye celebrate you on this program. It's your birthday. It's your wonderful occasion, a golden jubilee for you. And unti say yenyina yeni agesa na me kamfo ade amo bibia say odo ho ebo abusuan pa na eye. Because they say Sandra, I didn't know about a year BWF Solicitors Abusiano, who didn't birthday, and we are dedicating this very special day for her. And Sandra, happy birthday. You are the front desk manager at BWF Solicitors. Now, say it drew front desk one and say that's the gateway to the organization. And you need a wonderful person, a sweet person like Sandra to be there. Sandra, happy birthday. Yami ensure onkoso ento unkum no manwo aye ensie na aye adwuma no senia we no na amanfo energy ho da no. Okay, moving on, I'm asking you this very interesting question. Are you applying for a UK visa? Do you know the right option to select? How do you complete your application forms and processes? How do you compile the right travel documents? And if you are applying for asylum or making any appeal, the person come for about BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, senior medical abo maniano or 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so ewo 7 Sisters North London. Ube koha ube far a Victoria line na ode akọ ube see ewo 7 Sisters using exit number 2. Walk up to the 4th floor of the Anna House and a BWF Solicitors well, numbers no quite a simple ubetimi afre 0208 493 7340 UK. And as a Ghana number no ubefre mobile 0244 269 233 0244 269 233 and our landline 0302 509-235 0302-509-235. BWF Solicitors ebebo ama why such an application and ho emba asemu bia. And Santoso ena Mr. will say open say visitors visa application na successful. Now do ho BWF Solicitors. They may boss you the amount say they know what to do, they know how to do it, they have done it, they've got the experience, they have the tenacity to do it and get it successful. And unti Bomadi answer BWF Solicitors. Numbers can boss on 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 an emergency number 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Yeah, these announcements out of the way, you know, dear, me say me come for a day amount and say I will say is here dear ebribia. Jokon Chrono Crack, the good book says, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. And until say you will indeed be say no echa na ene me fakwan so na me no abeche sa nimdie no. And no dear now it should be a BWF Solicitors. Ede eto edwa man ye friend yen nuggets no nimdi enketenkete semfo anketenkete bia ye efree emra no mu na afi ye de eba na unsu unya kwan na usua sa ade ne bi ene de ye de eba no or say traveling outside of the UK. They worker and I said traveling outside the common travel area, that is CTA, whilst your application or leave to remain in the UK is pending, is not an advisable decision to make, as it will affect your application. If you travel abroad, outside of the common area, that is the UK, Republic of Ireland, Isle of Man, Channel Islands, say before a decision is reached on your visa application, you know, it's not advisable to travel. Your application will be automatically withdrawn. This essentially means that you'll be seen as no longer having any application pending before the Home Office. This will affect your return to the UK. Inti Mr. Shanonso or say, who took outside the common travel area, which is the Republic of Ireland,
the UK itself,
Isle of Man, the Channel Islands. Say who application at demo na yen decide it is not the best to travel. We be say na say me come back meet me na say meet me aye bibi for the video frame and na say to say so senior advice no if BWF Solicitors eba or say anya advisable but dan sana no mame enko na afi memfa ye akwan so na menda me nua penny oba ene ababedi enkomo ana say obekire yen ade e wo ha no ene we boga pa Uncle Just good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Na po mo te say
Me Adam now swear.
Ja otwedi ampo adarema ewie ya boyi a ye ne namu ya say ye no musu nti ja so me ya na matwe kakra
Na atwe kakra sana
nti ye pa nyame adom na adwuma mo so
me Adam lego so
ye da otwedi ampo ase ene ba wa bayi eye akwanya kese e de emma yen ewo dwumedie so na de ye ka ene se wa bayi de na your concerns near the engine, the bar about 2 and him. Did it kind of Mema Kana watch your tea for and Sana Macomina gets so.
Thank you very much, Yo. Thank you, Brakaku. Thank you, viewers and listeners, for making time with the community and the law today, Saturday. It's always a pleasure coming your way. Today we are with you. We are going to learn once more. Also, on this note, we say thank you. We share and send our greetings to the workers of BWF Solicitors, especially to Uncle Ben, the principal, and the communication crew, our patriots. You've always been there. Our patrons, you've always been there. All the people, the names are many. We have Kelvin, we have Rama, we have Abina, we have Sarkodia, and many, many of you who will be joining today. Please share with others and let them share with others that today we have met once again. A very good afternoon to you all. Thank you.
Yo, Abisia, say near Yabano. Now, lawyer chair India, not just say you have a coin common answer. Well, lawyer, first of all, may the a year concern be a two when him. Nami bisa say young nuggets no, or Darama, Senia Yana Moboso a day a man, Obetrimu a day a my na fee. Yahe senia esi ekro ye kan yen hwe enkomo no ebiu mame impejamfa emra so we ena mo de my say obi if you're traveling outside the common travel area whilst your application for leave to remain in the UK is pending, it's not an advisable decision to make as it will affect your application. Bibi na niso mai.
Yo, that's a bit brave. So we are also looking at Section 34K of the immigration rules. Na policy ni can say you on my UK any crew and as a man ahodo a mo come ho abom from common travel area. What it means is a common travel area no. If you want visa or bakumua, you can travel to the others without necessarily visa to the other one. Na sa common travel area ebina yabobo say UK itself, the Republic of Ireland, and the Northern Ireland, and so on and so forth. Channel of Ireland any akeka hono. Na say would to kwan ekọ outside this common area there. And so who say, oh, ba, oh, and ya, what the baba. So, what corner we need, and that's when you're sure you have to do that due diligence work. And you say, oh, ko, na, oh, ba, na, bisa na, what the tinemuno ewa he. Now, see, me jawo fee, me kwa kofa, my culture say, won't to me, enko, if you say you don't have leave to enter that territory again. It is simply in the kind says, oh, UK, now who took kwan ako ukrum outside the UK. And I said, Bobosono, na say, visa ewu, and I said, visa no de akotum embaye, and I said, Bibisa, when you're sure, who say, Okwa, won't to me emba, because the moment you step out, let's say, visa crano a democra, ombe treating is say, visa no, why would draw from the moment we step pay. Out no. So this is very, very essential.
And you know, Mr. say, does it mean say so corner wo ba? Obeti maybe other means aba rather than they were withdrawn.
So we have the leave in context and any other leave. Leave in context no be nia wo de akotum no a wo twen anim no. Say no wa manamba. And so wo to kwan na wo to kwan dia wontumi ensan emmewuromu in the name of sa leave. Na try say wo ba so ba na ye betie wo ma wa ba dia je say okuta fufuro a wo de ba. It say bia na a 2.5 leave to remain application na 1 year na wo twen say decision na baba na for whatever reason wontumi antwen na wo kọ na wo ba man Jane say wo de tun mu ansa wo kọ nti omo be prepare no more that to her channel. Now ba no be yusu. The moment you step out, it is treated withdrawn. So until wo ba, I just go pay for and so we be room. So wo ba as a student or something else.
Enti say me the application of kotum exceptional circumstance be aba menye yi kese me mfem susu be but say bibia wo ni pa bia ehia pa say wo so to kwan na aba. So what is reason come out say for that reason you'd have to travel? Would I still consider say what to coin when you're interested in the application anymore?
So a standard point. A standard point is that it doesn't matter your reason. So what the application kotum na omun deciding way. Now for whatever reason, of course, everybody's reason is good. Well, no matter the reason, so we call and so you decide the moment you step out, almost assume say why abandon your application.
Even though you might give them notice.
It's not the notice you give them, and it is not the reason you have. What they are saying is that once the application is not decided, the moment you step out of the common travel area, you have treated your application as withdrawn. Okay. So you don't have anything to look forward to.
Oh.
It doesn't matter your reason.
Let's just say the best advice really to give and say who acquaint you be to. That's what application or fan say who withdraw. Be ana the okwa yeno who say here was saying
visa
the mama already and you not what off of it.
Yes. So now we decide which one is better for you, going or staying to get it before you go.
But lawyer, etwetwe so kakra o. Nkofo yi mo na mo brofo ba kwa ya mo kan exceptional circumstance. Bibi aba mitimi nya ho hwe. But my application also ehia me. Nti wouldn't they have any compassionate situation be for me? Sabe ya mitimi akọ na maba. Sabe me mfa ne say makra atofom. I was say me kọ na me kọkata na chief fe. Me ne ho sika me de be twan kọ fridge mu 2-3 years. Now saying some say be cry 11 months, 1 year, over. Me they be trying sad, no. Can't they consider me?
Well, if you think the circumstances are passionate enough and you have evidence to support that, then your best recourse will be to appeal to the case of in the Home Office that my application is pending, and for these tenuous reasons, they should expedite action to decide, so that I can have the visa to travel.
Okay.
Not that you travel and come back and tell them, say, now what will check into me because they hear me. To my bar, me some people will say, oh, yeah, the me call ne bar post to breme, na me famra, risky. Risky. And the provision is clear. Section 34K of the immigration rules, who copy, it's treated as withdrawn.
Okay. Lawyer, and then I mean, share situation where say, as immigration, no, I have strategy. Say, here pass me call. Circumstance, no, I can't decide to say, me train my visa. I have to go. Can I go out, and when coming or when there, I apply for say a visitor's visa to come in, and when it's granted, I come back and I put that application in again. Would that be allowed?
So the question, the provision is that the moment you step out, nedemuno is over. I will draw.
Okay.
Whether they forced it on you or you accept it, it's withdrawn. Because the condition is that step out. And once you step out, you fulfilled the withdrawal condition. So we ban be a for but let's say visitor's visa. We ban. We bet me another application based on previous one. There is a period within which, after that, you cannot apply again.
Okay.
Mind you, I didn't know them I would draw. That means you don't have anything pending. Imagine, the standard window within the rules is 14 days. 14 days after the leave has expired for whatever reason. When I apply and temwa. The signing way providers say, but it's still risky. But because we are discussing these things and what the position of the law is, within 2 days now, but how do you even enter? Also, I enter with a visitor's visa. Now say, okay, me old one, I can be 10 days. No, I expire. Now expire no 10 days are better. Then on that basis, we can rely on existing provisions to say, my year late, but I fall within the late provision.
Okay.
Then you apply. Of course, I'm sure they will, depending on all these circumstances, be our partners or who say, but the most important is my year late 10 days, 14 days, provision or the late application. But what if do within 14 days window after expiring? Either way, it's very, very risky. To the moment I will for no about why would draw application so I would draw. And the moment I would draw, so not just say I didn't even gap in terms of continuous residence period. And in the year can say no matter the reason. I'm sure you are here because you want to find what it takes to be able to regularize. And it's a chance now, so we'll be regularized. Yeah, because why change na do this point. Now all of a sudden, so we be say, my fifi me kwaba. We be say, oh, me afemi me kwane say me all those things are there, good reasons, but is the risk worth the benefit now? We be if you won't call here emunu ana.
Which is dodo na ebeka say na se say the DNT enye. Me so ebetimia o de train. na menko risky, so you don't lose your application. So the lawyer Kano or say traveling outside the common travel area whilst your application for leave to remain in the UK is pending is not an advisable decision to make, as it will affect your application if you travel abroad, that is outside the common area, UK, Republic of Ireland, Isle of Man, the Channel Islands. And if you risk to do that before a decision is reached on your visa application, your application would be automatically withdrawn. This essentially means that you will be seen as no longer having any pending application before the Home Office. This will affect your return when you are coming back to the UK.
Yeah, I want to say that this is not theory or just the law setting words. It is real because it's pain. This year, na obi frey. Or frey, oh, me bra, na so odin. Na de ni dem, or so obeko. Yes, man unko. Baba of Oya Transit. I don't know how they managed to allow him from Accra. We be do Istanbul. Or by onward transit, abe UK. Yes, you only visa or the baba UK to onko no chrome.
Ono so feels or
no, okay, so oh, a dem train, me no say no. A dem in chance and that is the position. Once you step out, the application is treated as withdrawn. So we need be
Sa advice sabi unyano baby just BWF Solicitors say enti bomodi say obehye no so say eba no say e wo say utu kwan. No matter what it is, so application you decide the MR reason, but you don't go. Stay, wait until it is decided. And sana wako. Na one here, na bia, wababidru, na yesi maungram, na be for lawyer. Na lawyer entity entry chanyo because sanam rano eka. Na obekwa ye na lawyer for we omonya de enyane sa. Enunti ena yedi ni hunkan yebo wa mane. And sani lawyer kan no. It is something that's happened and it's a practical thing. Enunti men fan kunku diagro. But what you say ubeshe na wedi so. The community and the law ena yedi brewi BWF Solicitors odarema ena waso yemuma yedi brewo. Yenuya Ezekiel Johnson, you are there with us. Say you don't find the Facebook Live link. Yes, I think there's a little but some other people have picked up and shared, and we're sharing that one. Our technical people are right there sorting it out. But Ezekiel, don't worry too much about that. I think there's a link that has been sent to your phone. But nevertheless, we're live on BW TV, we're live on BW Radio, we're live on BWF Solicitors Facebook and YouTube pages, plus the LinkedIn and all the social media platforms. And lawyer Nkoma one very interesting bit. You say what the application akotum and yamfa amount. Ebrebe ena o kokoye administrative review. Dear Crown and say wait dear or some administrative review because you're 30, so you appeal. Senior is see etienne. Enti appeal any administrative review. What is the difference between that? So when should you consider administrative review for a refused decision of a leave? I know lawyer Ade Brayen in the next moment. Okay, Mr. Ose, unsa aka link no. People have started sharing it for us, so thank you very. Lauren, Miss Papiku, yes, put the link on there. Good afternoon, thank you very much. Wow, unsa aka link no. Put the one you are using on the chat. Na yemfa Emma afufro emfa Emma whilst our people are trying to sort it out for us. Lauren, thank you very much. Ezekiel Johnson, God bless you. Thank you so very much. Send your questions, your text, and all your concerns via text. Ode ebefa 07950 422 780. And I say obefre 07399208468. And also so a year liner your day a year Juano. Later on in the afternoon, you be na mighty will be joining in so that some of the questions that we had waiting or outstanding from Thursday and Friday your day abroad. Lawyer, Mami Embra was subu na fi mimra mibisa. What do assembly and I said the question be aba ama oh boy am ye no the ebisa and say ebeben and metimi aye administrative review. Wabra, you refuse to me, me leave to remain. Now, me say me come kakra. Say refusal no a bar. Appeal any administrative review. No. What is the difference?
Yo, viewers and listeners, today we are looking at when to consider making a case for administrative review when your visa or entry, leave to enter, leave to remain has been refused. We want to draw a distinction between admin review or administrative review and appeal. Just like the name suggests, administrative. So you have people working to effect a process or an action. And because everybody, or we are all human, they are equally human, so they make mistakes. And when they make a mistake, more or less, they are shut down by their own law or policy. And when it happens like that, you point it out to them that you've made a mistake, reverse it. So they will look into it with the view to reversing it in line with their law or policy.
Okay.
So this is the person who made the mistake or the body that made the mistake trying to reverse it or correct it, remedying the error made. Administrative review. So it's an administrative error that is being reviewed to reflect the position as would have been if they took time to do the right thing.
Okay. So obvious question is, do you consider, we'll come to that, but let me still preempt it. Do you consider asking for them to review their decision before going to appeal in court?
Right. So now it takes us to what is appeal. Appeal, this time, you do not want the person who made the mistake to look into it by themselves.
Okay.
Because if they knew what to do, they would have done the right thing anyway. So you want to give it to an independent arbiter or body to look at it and tell them that they've made a mistake.
Right.
So they have to reverse it. So the difference is that this time you go to court, and the court will say that this is what your law says or your policy says. This is what you should have done, so go and reverse it.
Okay.
So administrative review is a reversal of the error or the mistake by the person who made the mistake. Appeal is making a request to court with a view for the court to look into the policy, compare to the decision, and if so, reverse it or tell them to reverse it by allowing your request of reversing.
So in that situation, the court is ordering them to look at their decision
and change it to reflect the law.
Okay.
To reflect the law. But with administrative review, you are pointing it out to them that they've made a mistake. It appears that they didn't follow the law themselves. So they should check and do the right thing. So you are pointing it out to them. It's an application you make to them. So someone will say that, hang on, if they knew what to do and they didn't do it, and I'm going back to them, when they make the same mistake, I won't go to them. It's risky because I can't trust them. So I will go to court for them to deal with.
Okay.
That is appeal. You cannot have both, or you cannot try one and try the other one later.
So what does the law say? Does the law give us the right to choose one of them?
So when the refusal is given, you'll be told what your next steps are or what your action or rights are. One of them, you seek administrative review if you want, go back to them, or you go to court, that's appeal, or even go for what we call judicial review. That is, this time appealing to the court, but not with a view to go through the litigation process. But the court will look at it and see what should have been done, instead of Home Office looking at it to know what would have been done. It's a show more administrative review and in the judicial review no are similar in a way because no unimubi normal reverse in line with the law. One by the Home Office themselves, that's admin. The other one by the court, which is the judicial review. But between that, you go to court and the court will call both of you to come and challenge the positions. They are sharing an assembly. That's appeal.
Ye situation ye administrative review. I say mo mistake. Mo correct. How do I see or how do I determine baby or mo mistaken?
Yo, me that's be brave. So we application I say policy no ewo and no ewo. Okay. So we application you know what you are applying and what the requirements are. What we call eligibility. Into why we say you qualify or you are eligible to apply. You've done your due diligence. Anyway, we say so the law I'll give instances. So the two man when say this is what they should do. Okay. Because of in parenting, they can make a mistake and take different law to apply. So let's take a case of somebody who might have applied under EU law, under Appendix EU, for indefinite leave to remain. And that will fall under EU 11. EU 11.
Okay.
Now decision aba. Now you refuse no. Now you make a comment say, we have refused you under EU 14. EU 14 has to do with pre-settled.
Okay.
EU 11 has to do with settled, indefinite. Whether, before we even look at other reasons, no, we refuse you, by the position of the law, no, we make a mistake. Because we have application under EU 11. We make a decision under and telling EU. You, so we refuse you under EU 14. Have there been administrative error? Yes.
Because of when you see
yes, the position is that they should have applied EU 11 provision. And for whatever reason, they have pointed out to you, say, they have refused you under EU 14. That is a mistake on their part. So we go back and point it out to them that your policy says this, and you have applied this law. If you had applied the other law, you wouldn't have reached this conclusion. So administratively, you've erred, and to go and review, we seek you to go and review it. Another one, OBI application under Zambrano. Zambrano is different from other EU applications.
Okay.
Now you refuse to know. Now I'm equal to EU 11 and I say EU 14, and not necessarily Zambrano. They've made a mistake. Because my application was under Zambrano based on my child who is a British citizen, and I'm the only primary carer or a joint primary carer, and there's nobody else in the life of the child. You make decision based on that, but when we make a decision based on that, as if say, me jina me ba or something else, I say me jina me kuna nesa me yore so aye application, you know. Okay. So they've gotten it wrong in terms of the law.
Emrano interpretation no, and I was say obiati the oil application, and then the consider application also omotiase, and now say Home Office one guidelines in T. Or no everything afa a quite or no person a day I make a decision.
Home Office guidelines no a marking scheme Emma onwa. And now omo this marking scheme ama obia o we ase. Our person put them to that test. It is any panel application obey use marking scheme no. So marking scheme say me application, for example, 5 5-year route me here way under Appendix FM. Okay. Me yen ni nyina ma de akọ. And na we refuse to me waka try me say because one me excuse be as if say I made it under the 10-year rule. And I say I made it under the 10-year rule. And na we refuse to me as if say I applied under the 5-year rule. That's wrong. Because rule no say X, Y, Z. And if I don't meet all the rules or the requirements, I will be put on the 10-year route, which is the exceptional circumstance or Gen 3.2 circumstance. So why do you treat it as if, say, I meet the requirement and therefore I should have provided everything, including English language. So the main as a main producing English language, you have to move me on the 10-year route. Nti meya media no because requirement no me say me nya ni nyina nti me de be call under 10. Nti we refuse me no catch say man for English and but nti we refuse me under 5 I wrong. Because I applied knowing that I don't qualify under 5, so I made it under 10.
Under 10.
Because 10 is based on circumstance of my child. And I pointed it out that my child is a qualifying child under section 117D. This there, why do you treat it as if say me a 5-year under the 5-year route appendix FM?
Etaba se obi ntiase, especially the applicant on tiase, you refuse no. Be a one farm lawyer. Now even cry application one farm lawyer. Na watena so sa na akon etiano. Does it normally happen?
It happens a lot. Crofo kwa na ma kwapim na ma ba. Na yame adom, yame afayenso na we twitwa wo. Ada se obe ko twitwa age wo court. And I say akwapim because omo bi sese omo kofa bibi mra. No mu nim ni omo ye na omo aba. Then we help them out.
Can Home Office for Nankasa initiate administrative review? For instance, your group of case workers, or supervisor, or manager. Manager ne file case back when we say, or my mistake way, or for another case when we say similar mistake about. Can Ankasa determine said there be mistakes be break into any administrative review of the cases we have refused the big credit per chrono one yana dreams obe contesting?
Well, two things. So you refuse decision application one. Now we seek reviewer. That is why we say review. I just say I mark you, lecture, I mark you down. No, we say the way I make exams the pad here. As I say, me pass if anything at all. Me pass there.
Well, so we now could do that here because
that is why
probably you know what you.
That is why you should know whether you qualify or don't qualify in the first place.
Okay.
You don't test the waters.
Okay.
And then I advise about say you seek legal advice when doing these things, especially if you cannot interpret what the provisions say. And when you say no, there way say minya. Now almost the BDR. Obviously, we make a request. So now I'm to marking hono. Lecturer now mark you down, and you don't know the review at the end. What the money So when it goes to them, they have their review team. They will look into it to see whether point and independent reason you're right. Because you know you're right, so you also point it out to them. So my mistake.
Yeah.
They will review and come back to say we are sorry. That's why some of them they will come back and say, okay, yeah, sorry, but we can see a fraud say by your interview.
No, my
yes, starting process. Now we are reviewing, and as part of the review, we know say you say then you're fraud for interview cry until now come. Okay, there was one time because me administrative review now almost remember interview, and I don't understand. But but your aim is that they should do the right thing.
Say, oh yeah, administrative review, and I okay.
Not at all. At the end of the day, I'm running our pointing out to them. But you have to be sure of what you are saying.
Okay.
According to say, Nimpanua, Yamano 49%, no, say, I should have gotten 50% at least to pass. Now, Oko seeking review of the marking. Now, you buy anyway, you're 45. Just about now, you lack.
Then it leads to my question. Administrative review, normally, those people, the applicants, will be out there a court ceremony administrative review. Normally, do they succeed?
Yes. Depending on if the facts are clear.
Because if you say, okay, you say, okay, you tell us about the crowd saying for interview, into branding interview, near the BBS and real war. It is possible, say, won't succeed.
Yes, I won't succeed per se. I mean, some interviewer now we go through process. No, who say ni awo kanu, and then your can papers, and then your wife and also husband, I can you correct there. Then what you are saying is that your spouse is a EU national, and they are sponsoring your application to live with them. So they should have considered the application in that regard.
So process no because review means that they can even ask you for further evidence because then commotion year it be an anchor maybe some further evidence. But because of one shame year they did not even consider those further evidence now because so here no. Since I feel the year there we can call for further evidence under evidential flexibility principles, including being called to attend an interview.
I wouldn't do it.
Say yes, sir. So we are looking at when do you consider administrative review? Because it's cheaper.
Okay.
Costing you £80 to apply. It's an online application. And straightforward application, but a technical application. So being straightforward means, oh, inside the a technical. And before you do it, you must have grounds for challenging that refusal. Why are you seeking a review? So you don't just complete the application and leave it. You have to complete the application and give them why you think your evidence, and produce the evidence now, whatever back your application. And at the same time, you must have a ground for making that application. So for example, Obia, you refuse no, your application for standard appendix EU for, let's say, spouse, or Pebia pre-settled EU 14. And this is a live case. Nipa no ndrana the decision by na me send the command. I didn't have demo since 2020. I hear 3 paps. And one offer me say, almost the document be a brand me, almost me failing. First, almost send a response to the pap, and almost send it BB by say, on free one. No more deciding some. To look at them doing say interview. No friend, or say, almost sending a phone be. John completing on famra. I'm saying, I don't know, be a non-person who call interview. So with a bar, let me know. Into a bar or more forward the man, me question idea. As if so by a new application on paper. I'm saying, wait there, it appears almost your application for fraud. Now my question is now is under surrender sign application. Surrender sign application here, EU near British near what's na EU, be a Germany. What's na Germany na wabefie. Obefie no EU abemu. Ena be oye application amane yere anese nukunu a sponsor no a obeye no asi say be oye returnee. So what just here? Returnee because British for nangasa they don't qualify under EU meboa. But so corporate na mu EU o memu na wo ba wo ho ebon to say EU ni. Your mannerism is akin to that of a EU national, even though you are not a EU national. It's under the surrender sign provisions, principles. No? So we are British, you know what's now EU name, we know what back. Because you are returning, you be treated you under that provision. That is different from Zambrano. Because Zambrano is with Nkwala.
Okay.
Surrender sign is with Oyere and Okunu. Oyere returning. Into the almost form the buy and we share so nice a surrender sign form. Let me say, how come? Let me say, Massa, now we no Oyere returning and what's the debut? No, Mr. So, you're British now, work on about the debut. No, say, Mr. So, into EU, you say, I will feel your canning. Now, my friend Crawford, I'm so much shy anymore here because my men, yes, sir, or you're British, you know, work on Oba, or you're pure EU, you know, Tiha. So, it should be under pure EU provisions, appendix EU. Mushe moi, I'm so okay, and they be no my mistake. It is an tier there, what dear. Make you note on the system so that the old application will be decided. That was about 2 weeks ago and ran a decision by some mom and pre-settled.
Oh, okay.
So Nkomu refuse to we point it out to them and said, look, you are all along making a mistake anyway. And that's why you even sent a form for him to complete under this provision, knowing that application was under EU law. Until the year coming in say, so when you mistake, sir, you can point it out to them. This is a classic example of where they can get it wrong. And if you know what you are doing, you point it out to them. Because when we
lawyer, knowing what you are doing and any assembly.
That's why we have lawyers there to be resort to.
Say, me what the options. It sounds a naive question, but let me still ask you. Me what options? Say, me administrative review. I bet me are very technical and they might ask me further questions. Na me sign what the option said meko court. Na court I share home office for ne say mun review my decision. And no obi na e kan ama me. Nti me de massem nyina akodam nipa kro e na woka ama me ne ade. Lawyer, as a lay person, as a naive person who doesn't even know what to do, what would you advise I do? And now say meet me a year back, and year, na sign the appeal not was.
You already can want to me your back. Now, and year second one. You have to choose one.
Okay.
So you have to be sure from the outset. Sunday a tier dear, maybe someone will say, which one is better? Me kofa obi na wonjine mu no ye bibia ma me in court in the asam no and I said minim senior me nya me kan nti me kan chance on why a mistake e bia na won ye confident sa we are confident to crowd mo na make sa decision ni biem nti it's better say we court na we da court knowing say on the balance of probability ni bia we about 80% chance sa na tie dia we the court wa it's more probable, say, judge will understand some why a mistake and side with you than you telling them some why a mistake, so they should reverse the decision.
Okay. I was here to say, and what joining lawyer Charles Asmah and AD and Como. Now, the audience FM a year, a brebe and ube take the stance, and now say we'll be making the decision, say, call administrative review. Wabra. Home Office a refusal application no what you mu actually and so me say what questions we are also be say ubebisa na me invite you say o the question no ebeba a platform no so say a Facebook say a YouTube and also say ube send the brain a text. There were a few people who have joined us. Me for one messages into so. Good evening, Uriku and Lawyer Charles. Thank you very much. So and you were Onupa Ezekiel Johnson. Let's keep sharing family pertinent information and was so no. Facebook is not coming. Now you must upon the link no ebeto a platform no so na unsa aka sebeya usu betimi because we're having a little challenge with our initial Facebook a link no, but this is the link for the thing. It's on the platform here. Me peja ede atoso me peja ede amouse is here. Sanso na yewo Rebecca Brown. Rebecca, as a lawyer, I know someone who's facing a severe physical, mental, and emotional abuse from the husband. The issue is that she's not on her husband's account. Me name them. Me say you been the end of your the issue is that her visa is not on her husband's account. I think that's what I thought. Obi ade aba say nadafu bi yetete no mentally, physically, emotionally. Na ne visa no is not on her husband's account. And then and now between in that situation because I say I think about 2 or 3 weeks back we were talking about domestic abuse and that's probably what the person is asking. Say obey then pay.
Right. I don't think say issues. I don't know any husband or sponsor no because usually it becomes an issue for renewal. So nipa no ka say on renew on wa ma on renew. I want to take advantage. Omondo blackmail ni omo abuse ni sa enyoma no.
Okay.
But say enye the husband or sponsor no na just say ono na oye an application whatever way. But the first response no say it is always not advisable to remain under the same roof with an abuser.
Okay.
So please, as early as possible, your friend should seek help. Your friend should contact the police. Your friend should contact the GP. Your friend, of course, a lady, can contact women's refuge organizations or shelter in charge of providing support, accommodation support. Speak to the council. That's the advice on that line. In terms of the visa, so no one an application and now when you're 2.5 or whatever it is there, then when you first one, they can continue. That will have nothing to do with the violence na ego ekoso ewo ifie ho no. Nti say it's not on the account of the husband there and the issue. But say it's on the account of the husband there, then the issue is say be a husband because say sponsor no bi. Ti ho no say or report to and already we report to no more ya aware say this is the situation. They will support, then the person can make an application under DV, domestic violence indefinite leave to remain.
Okay. Yeah, well, another one, I mean, has met picture and about to so. About say, can you kindly clarify if there are any advantages of administrative review against appeals? Furthermore, does taking one route give you a recourse to use the other as a next step if the first one fails? I'm saying maybe sad, but still, yeah,
but that's a bit brave. So the first, let me answer the second question. The second question is you cannot cherry pick. You cannot go back. So you're going to make firm decision, very decisive decision. That's one. The answer to the first question is the difference between the two. Administrative review, the Home Office has made a mistake on the point of law. And you are pointing it out to them that they have made a mistake. And if they didn't make that mistake, the decision would have been different. So they should review the decision in line with the law that should have been applied. Santi, omo enshum no omo ye omo de bama nipa foforo, even though your team no omo de bama nipa foforo, the review team ne wa hwem ama na omo ahwe se bibi al imrano da no omo yusu imrano senior so omo yusu no aye adwuma no. Wo court wa appeal no, you make an application to court. Now court assume say decision omo make you know a right or wrong based on what the law says about that application. In other words, whether you qualified or didn't qualify. And if you didn't, then the judge will say, I agree with the Home Office. If you did, the judge will say, I disagree with the Home Office. Then the appeal will be allowed. Another difference is that administrative review is £80 application. And that's online.
Many hours in Pacho, hold on, why?
And that's online. You apply as normal application. Court application, the court fee, appeal application, the court fee is $140. You can apply online under a system that only organizations have. It's called HMCTS, Her Majesty's Court and Tribunal Services Portal. Organizations panel. And that's over a normal paper application, over fail form no. Now they are come court to say my appeal application and you who are option to say obey paper. So mundi asam no based on papers na wo dey akono. And I say mon frɛ na yembo ensi nkro and I say yembo nkro no na say yembo nkro no a me mekɔ hobby. Home Office for so beba hobby. Me de me witnesses beba. Omo de ni witness bia. Omo asam na papers no. Na yakɔ na yekodi asam no. Na judge no onhwe menim pɛ and I say me document pɛ no. We look at everything, including the Ankrofo so eka. Now we decided say, Sana eche de amejinidi until mo fa de na dey emano. Court fee £140. Barrister fee will also be different because the solicitor will have to hire a barrister to support the argument in court. What we call the legal argument. The solicitor will do all the paperwork, all the what we call case working processes, liaising with court now there. That's why it's advisable say offer solicitor no occasional say or fa barrister man kan tell say na me da brao ade na wonye ni na because e bia na ye kopie court na court see a PBB immediately me na me kan asam no me defend o at the same time me na me ye paperwork no say me ja ho say me kwa say na bibi be chia. So when you have independent barrister solicitor no afa no bibi ni a solicitor no ba alert barrister say hang on say na tie dia bibia wo ho and say binya bibi foforo yakofa aba. So it's always important. Barrister be charge o, solicitor so be charge o. It's another cost. Then
administrative review no
cheaper.
Cheaper and
far cheaper and straightforward than. But the benefit of appeal far outweighs that of administrative review. Okay. Administrative review should be decided within 28 days or 26 days from the date of making the review application. Sisi ano ache obi dia me ye 1 year crowd ya paps yente omunka omusi bibia say but the law is that it should be within 1 month. Court appeal, the law is that it should be within about 48 weeks.
Oh,
Yes.
that's almost 1 year.
That's about 1 year. So we are trying one home now that far. But again, the benefit is far better than administrative review.
You be online so yanko 07399208468 offer na obomodi agina so offer na ya mpekea we'll call you back inti ya mema enye problem emma. Minia, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, boss.
Good afternoon.
I'm Bachana Pomo to say.
Yamia do no say.
Yamia do me on your pa. Lawyer why T ma was have non why?
Yeah, a family issue bina. Say me ma lawyer money. Na assembly nyina mu say me feel amena papa mu ye nationals. Ana mo krum hana, o so mo de me buy. Ati me buy na me da 5 years or so. Mene obi owe a ono oni krata oba a oni krata nti oni krata nti ni start time no na mintimu nje bi mala nti abofra no bedi me ho emna ono so nam ne we nti na on sheda ne abofra no any contact sa nti na a chance me ya be ma na abofra na bedi me ho na me mame ene me papa ele sha abofra na ehena edurime bi na mitufiri na ma me wonche na me abofra na kwai ana dakoro me hwim ana omei social fo be si mechi se omo ho se ma ja abofra na ho mni koki ana omo ho se ma ja abofra na ho enti si asem nya se omo ja abofra na afri nchem na si ana omo pushi abofra na ama me ma me ne papa ana oba na so no na onche de ni abofra na bra na mum na obehu abofra na o me ma me ho o visit no o me ma me ho behind me ba na me okay with that ba na ma se di mu hu ye ya nti se sia na o mo ba ja abofra na ana unity o na se o be boa me na ye pushi na abofra na akodi me ma me ho because sia ba bi adu na se adu se o mo de abofra na kwa no Emma Yakoho court back. Now, essentially, unity 8 hour into I said social workers no more commission. I'm so much said, and yet, on Yanama, and yet, Abafrana Mamma. Moby Salmon, the cinema, but essentially, Obano only crata still. Now, but only Abafrana pictures, and a death set, and a Potimidia Chrom, Bastrom so many. But if yes, and as a some Cotifo and a social workers room and a sound court, I can family court. But I are on your comfortable secretary a woman and I also the position, said he, as a maybe Siako. Certain dia continue to me friend no Bisan and sending till last time Cotina friend a Bisana now order any being agent address. It has almost on the background check, or be a own strata. Tino Sena city, the Abassa Kosubi was said of Beko. I'm saying, oh, mammy, Susun Cheloy. Now, I said, I beg your Crentino, no Ancasam Peso of a casa.
And the question no Ancasa any day. Then I'll
say, oh, no, only crata, and a court na all corner. And on your comfortable.
Or court say aqualanity, welfare now safeguarding issue in no court.
Yeah, dear Bofrano, and
yeah, so then it becomes a safeguarding issue. And Tina be a social for Edge Aqualan and Omodia court. And now court will decide this Aqualan be looked after child. Near the no aqua either carer ho and as a foster carer ho and also be under special guardianship. Yes, sir. Inti osuro so obekọ court no
court no ko ba ko ema odu ono mo sister o munya convince oye na ma eno ne social workers no mo decision ba judge ni bisa nse didn't know my culture or banner say uncle because Moon said ne banano. Now, Yemisa Papan, Bubisa Papan, we say, I, ne banano, and so social phone, I'm going to catch her and say, and that case in the cry and said, uncle. And the same answer, Daddy, they grew almost I see, woman of frail banner. And Ubisa and same, or Jenny Dean and our da. I say, as a next court date in Omra. And only comfortable say, Jury, and bravo from an idea, but necessary Honya, middle Honya. Was a criminal and a team a choke. And no, you're comfortable, sir.
Mammy, because okay, lawyer, secretary, Mammy, say, you say, when you are a criminal.
Oh, crime is different. And I wouldn't be so different. Right now, I can't watch someone and ever discuss the Home Office for us. We are British in me. Now we are ho and I'll buy a NSA. Be near and to me an edgeward and if you will say my young woman there. You know, you're British in it, and there's a good British passport. Nation one, then it doesn't apply to her.
Oh, okay.
So, Mrakra, it wouldn't apply to her. I don't know, Nibi. I'm saying, you should only say, Minko and Aminko, Maminko. Me akufi so munchi me kofi. That is fear. Yeah.
Okay. Indeed, then what can I say?
Right. Okay. Let's deal with the child protection argument. You know why? Now share immigration side. You know, edi kan obano epese owo akwala na brebom. Yes sir. And on that basis, you know. At this stage, you know, crack tampo ne hiano. Akwala no ne hiano. Ye shomu because a crack ne hiano just ojo no ano ho, e akwala no. But me sure say wo dwan akwala no ho at this stage. Yes sir. Sa na tie dia aban IFN local authority no. E wo tumi under section 44 of the Children's Act 1989 say sa akwala no ni safety and say ni well-being aye risky dia senya muja no ho na mo kan neglect bi akoso na dia they have the power under the emergency protection order to take akwala no na aban ahye no and na brakoku eboboso no but na ye kan say akwala na could do court and nkrofo no a nsam no form ho no aye local authority no because they have the duty under the law to protect akwala no and wo no a we akwala ne papa and ya akwala ne maame no and then wo maame ne papa no a mo hwa akwala no eye parents no mo nya temporary guardianship right na no mo hwa akwala no now as a sort to me court to be because the open say if any post or mo gya akwala no a she should have the right to visit akwala no but say nim say we akwala ne maame dia how do you have what we call responsibility towards sa akwala no you say we need responsibility towards sa akwala there then there's no way ubetumi aka say o baby nti edi kan onko ompeso musa ne ba no minim say birth certificate wo ho say birth certificate no birth certificate wo ana
birth certificate wo ela ne passport nso
why passport you
oba no
say your passport na wo be prove say wo ba na say your birth certificate na wo be prove say wo ba no nti sastra no enye mu ye sure motumi kra akoye DNA atoso because baby edu no hu hia evidence and baby edu no so na be boa say mo be fa lawyer because ayena nko a wo kwakasa saa anye ni nyina na aya ekoyie saa because to me no e wo mu nsem to be hia lawyer na we di aboa wo why because we section 8 more or less litigation and this akwala no omo entumi well, it doesn't even fall straight directly under section 8 more or less you go under section 44 na yebo ho e kan ho asam because local authority no na ejina mu social service for so bebem bi ti misrawo monkope lawyer why na oba no nkobi man ka so osuro nti man nkobi why
because say ono na ne ba no and obata ne nim ne ba
omo nka say omo chi na akofie just like that say wa ba mu bi why nti say omo ya lawyer obeboa na suro no a ho ni nyina na say hu no a ho no kra no eso ate why
nti lawyer na we say family and say we say immigration na both
they be way a family law it's a family lawyer We do family law. So if you feel that you need help, you can contact us.
Martin, Bema, Yami inside that CP.
Yeah, that's
Okay, 07399208468. 07399208468. Now you must upon with that swati. I mean, inshallah, I lawyer. Now you must upon mommy fans. So I was say, Oreku, you are just too phenomenal with your questions. Well, more na modeba and I'm beside Wadaruma. Mr. Medamo say mo koso support.
It's a veteran broadcaster questionist. Very phenomenal.
Then which one is the reconsideration? I'm sorry, about reconsideration this one.
Well, reconsideration. Well, we have administrative review, judicial review, and appeal. Review biano is a request for the decision to be reviewed, reconsidered. We are going for reconsideration. We are going for review.
The same thing.
So it's within the same parameters. Why?
Okay. Ezekiel Johnson, yes, so champion. That was in your one of my anti Basa na yashare the consideration and go to court please and get a contact order so you can apply and regularize your status. BWF Solicitors. What? And okay, court now work on one kasakra obano. La, it's anti say akwadano interest any na ye pay the rightful family. Obviously, you'll be considered as one of the options.
You have parental responsibility.
That's right.
And it could even be
and for the no recourse to public funds and in the more copy.
I think the woman say you are right. But the woman says that or a foreigner because parents need not foreigners. But say you share extension as Sakolano, you will say obey here on mommy. Because I call public, I call local authority in some. Tabine ever sharp alano. The question is, I call be here on mammy, and I say, oh, here on mammy. So we here on mammy, dear, it doesn't matter whether mammy or one. But so being here, mammy, for whatever good reason, dear, then they will make a consideration for the mother to have leave.
Is it not possible, sir? Oftentimes, social workers ebe jinemu kitin say yam fanko court enyo ba na bia na in the assessment be omo be ye wo no one cooperative papa probably you didn't even play ball with them.
Yes, that is why it's a tripartite approach. So we have Kafkas, we have this, we have that. All of them are making their own assessment. And you know, so we usro into a fraud because immigration for baby mo abechimia. And I will say no. No can say the parent is not even responsible. We've invited her to attend meetings, she's not cooperating. And therefore, even if the child is with her, she will neglect the child, potentially. This is the chance that my be show say yes or yaneba or person neba no. Na even cry no say ko ba say ni omo ehuni nti omo de akwala no ekọ baby mama ahwa akwala no a omo ma no so chance the way to me play aboa akwala no hwemu. Enti mani nsuru ma no nkọ ba be here so be nya lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, or text number 07950422780 07950422780. Bianca Brown, okay, now we'll say Omra Emehu BWF Solicitors. Send a lawyer can we here say ubinya lawyer amano ejina wachi. Me wo yeah voice note back ewa ti madam mama ma ENT na lawyer boy.
Good afternoon, Rakoku. Good afternoon, lawyer.
Good afternoon.
A friend of mine wants me to ask this question. She's on 10-year route. Yeah. And then neighbor boy. Who's the kind of phone call that is only a while though? Neighbor boy, after wait a me, but or Jevesa. And your my the idea goes over me hamway. And now or Jevesa. And no buy as a journalist in the Bani journalist or Ghana, no rural man or Jefferson or buy. into a big drew. Nam say, oh, maybe so maybe Olympic. I'm saying, Nana, such na. And now, Madame for no sono, or ye single parent. And you know, of a soul who say, in the banner, Abano. And then over to me, I am an banner, and your assassin. And I say, as time goes on, over to me, this, ne banner or ye British, no. Now, one ma, me outside. One ma home office for edge now to say, be an banner buying on and a one man is sharing the banner. Am I am an banner, so I'm an accord the same 10-year route in this one. I say, what's the way forward? Me patch more and summer. Me no matter for you, I say it's because of a show. I mean, some non come who powerful. The help that you are helping us. Why? I mean, some. Bye.
Yo, any kind, there's no way out. About a visitor for special reason. Program not by we. Me sure so can start baby do 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And if this no a man no ewu a or illegal. Obetumi akọ ma me 2.5 year we ni so na no. Obetumi agina ni nua so na wa convert here na no. What can he do? Obekọ fie na onya kwan foforo because onya kwan foforo or your application foforo or the aba ebe room so person betini mu a other so oba as a student and also oba as a spouse of a British national or an EU national or coming in as a skilled worker or dependent of a skilled worker or any other legal means, but as long as oba as a visitor no we are as a so oko wankwa or illegal.
Okay, wait to me after a war line so 07399208468. Yeah, one text Ezekiel, or say I've had a case where the Home Office themselves said they were going to reconsider or review their decision. Can you clarify if any of the reviews is initiated by the Home Office, please? Or would the reviews or appeal or administrative whatever always have to be initiated by the applicant? Let me try some of our question along the line. And Ezekiel Ade Abano says, Home Office for now, Kasabitimi, I initiate review. And now say tension I was say a free nipa idea man goes on the my own decision well, they can be bothered.
Yes, so you see, before a review is made or started, something should prompt it.
Okay.
And so when and decide we know the abroad, who is going to prompt that?
There are no one can in America be say a group of caseworkers, a lawyer, a bit and a more supervisor or manager at a point in time, or say, okay, are we on track? Be a now a review or your auditing of the Omojumani idea. Now, when we say there's a particular line of mistake, can't he call for that?
So that will be, let's call it exceptional circumstance, because if you are right, sir, they do that, let's call it review or sort of a supervisory activity. Now, entry clearance officer and an entry clearance manager and so so the manager will make sure say all the things going on are as they should be. But say kobasa manager no na decision ko out how would they know say decision are wrong? When I'm pointing out to say no, decision is wrong, and I can even imagine say nobody saw it, then you point it out to them. But say we pointing out to them, when they accept it, say yes, we are going to review to reconsider the decision. And that's a court. A catcher will say, okay, this is what the person has brought as evidence. The person's argument and everything, even before the hearing, suggests, say, you have made a mistake. Do you consider your position now? Then they will say, yes, we consider our position that we have made a mistake, so we are withdrawing the application, or we are going to go back and reconsider the decision. And then they could pay baby before they get to know. But within Onwankasano, if they did that, normally a review to say entry clearance manager, and I say leave to remain supervisor no check na omo make mistake before ade no be call out there obi o ti abonti no be dey we who say omo mistake and omo correct no you wouldn't know omo dey say ya dey ama wo meboa then we can even say ni nyina no before e no they check to make sure say it's correct before it comes out but some man check na eba out there na who nim say omo mistake there then you point it out to them then they will go make assessment and reconsider.
So then obviously, nipa na akwatia no often time and they initiate say any review.
That is the case. That's why you be told say opa seek review. Open so a court na court ehwe mu emao. And as a fa court na court enye review no emao.
Okay.
So there you make application because when we initiate.
In the situation say case BI be refuse BR no. Is the first option an administrative review? Does it go with every type of application?
So apart from visitor applications, it used to be the case with visit applications. Now somewhere 2015, almost just waste of money and time. We use our right, a few. And more often, saying yes, sir, over visit Kekedia, you'll be given right to appeal or seek review.
Okay. Yeah, we so I know someone with a similar situation. Both parents didn't have status here, but they went to court and were granted with court contact orders. The parents now have status and one parent has custody of the children. So please don't be afraid. Why? Bianca Brown and a day and no Abba. They be encouraging Inuano. Say Enyadia was say Obo. Bianca is doing very well with a very interesting scenario, Bianca. I say, assuming this young journalist finds someone with a child and gets married to, will he or she still have to go back home? Won't that affect the child involved?
That's a different argument. So we've now moved away from or switching from visitor to anything else.
Okay.
You see, and the visitor no ewu. And we decided to say, "Otsna now I shall be see one abreboom."
Okay.
And whilst here, no fortunes fall on him, and the wenya oba, and na oneno eti, oba no wo akwala or British child. Or no sooner because only Juma now all the time in the world in Inti.
What if you
or no sharp no ye bibia na my ministry to my day aye idea or the best rest no abu akwala. Fantastic family life. In this case, we make application as stepfather of this British child or a qualifying child. Or a stepfather because we worry akwala no ne maame evidence or so mo ya worry for. Nti okuni oyere eti ene akwala ne papa enye sa papa no ba stepfather na maame no biological mother or child na say. Yes, then they will consider akwala no ma grante yenue. But yes say ye demand because of switch. The visa na ewu nti na oyɛ sa application no.
Okay. 0739920848 and answer text 0795042278. If you want to appear as a guest live and on a video call, yang link no ena ewohono https:/guest.ecom.live 2cc2ac42f. It will be a line. So, lawyer, I think you wanted to make a point, but what was not? Just give me 1 second. Lawyer, pointing here.
Yeah, just to add to point on making said nipani options. Apart from say, obaya we share now on our worry akwala or British child no or no depending or your application on that If you are not this time on one kasa Obana we share no or British maame no on no only leave papa you only leave but maame no dey or leave of course we live in the balance or British the balance so British child or live there also say papa no British akwala papa no nti obetumi aye application on the basis of ne bayi na ya consider 2.5 leave.
Okay. Well, some kind of obi was so anti mama yanko na yankofa nipakro. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Kweku, lawyer
Asmah.
Charles. Yes, yes. God bless you. God bless you both for the amazing job you're doing. I want to ask a quick question. So one of my friends studied in Europe, did their PhD in Europe. Now the parents are in England, in the UK, and they've moved after their PhD. They've come to visit the parents. Now, I would like to find out. One of the parents is not well. Is having health challenges, of course, and mobility issues and all that. What they would like to do, they have children in Africa, and what they would like to do is to be able to move in with the parents to be able to assist in terms of the one of the parents' health, and eventually also try and move their children over here. They've been looking for job opportunities, but of course, because they do not have a valid visa to work, people who've offered them job opportunities have actually come back and said, you don't have the legal status to work yet. So basically, I think my question is they're trying to find out how can they regularize their stay based on their educational qualification while they are in the UK, as well as in terms of the connection with their parents who are here, how they can be here to help the parents and eventually also move their children from Ghana to the United Kingdom.
Is he on the call?
Yeah, he's on the call, yeah.
So the children are this gentleman's children?
Yeah, it's a lady, yes.
Oh, so the PhD person is a lady?
Hello?
So the PhD holder or the student, is he or she?
Hello?
Is it a lady or a gentleman?
Hello?
Can you hear us? Is it a lady or a gentleman?
Yes, I can hear you now, yes.
The PhD student, is it a lady or a gentleman?
It's a lady, please.
All right, so she's got children. Anyway, I just asked, even though the long and short of it is she's here on a visit. She cannot regularize with visitor status. So what she can do, and the fact that the mother is sick, there's no provision in the law to say, oh, mommy, yarea, obetumi abaye carer to mommy, so that they give you right to leave to remain in the UK. Thankfully, no, mommy no ewo husband, which is the other parent, to assist. So the only option I want to say, or quote Nukrumua, and that's in a country, Ghana especially, and whatever, wherever. Obetumi your application because we got a PhD now identity. Obetumi your application under the skilled migrant route. Now I share areas of Muhianko for now they are boom. And now so say skilled worker route here abe obetumi ayebi now or they abeye ejuma. And now so say after PhD, unfortunately, there's nothing again to study. And I don't think she can come as a student, but she can even come in as a student in different form. So she can come in as a student with a student visa. Apart from, I'm not sure, Nukunu, depending on maybe a Nukunu one, so Nukunu a British ni and as a EU niya, obetumi aba fano na nkwalano ede akaho na omo aba. So these are the options open to young sister. Apart from that, or a visitor, and visit visa no ewa or you're illegal.
In terms of Juma Semnuswa, why apply baby more fan a Juma adian? Can she get a job while she's here and get sponsored or something like that? Is that route open?
Well, no responsible employer will take that risk. You need to have legal leave because before you can switch to worker visa route.
The moment they know, say she doesn't have, because they know she's got PhD, they think that she's got leave with it. But the moment they know that she doesn't have leave, they will say, we are sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, lawyer. God bless.
Okay, God bless you too. Thank you for calling. 0739926208468. 07399208468. Lawyer, question we number said maybe as a concluding question. But the minister for ewo or more idea ewo so near ade. Say me koye administrative review. Na me me feel say I'm confident enough to do it. Na me na ye refuse me. Does it end the whole process, or I can resort to making a new application?
Right. It depends on if you had leave, and whilst not exhausted, you are switching to another leave.
Okay.
And now umko refuse new one away no. Old one nti more or less no, you are trying both.
Okay.
But say ko base unibi na wokoye na akwapimo a eno ano no. Administrative review outcome concludes the process. Just like court outcome, appeal outcome will conclude the process. Until unibi na wokoye a uwie a eno ano no, then you become illegal. Because you are
a different form of application because I've gone in there, shown my face, I've challenged them. Into application and now say if I have any situation so they describe
exactly.
Michelle Barbie or a British Macau Nabrabomo, I become a step parent, all those things, you know. Even though I have challenged them one way or the other.
Well, the fact that you've challenged them doesn't mean that you cannot make a new application, because every application is decided on merit, its own merit. So what are the merits of this application? They will test the law to apply to this application. And to be an impact with EU application, and now aquapim after review and or after court and no womb. And whilst in oni obi akwa war oni obi akwa na nimpai akwalai oye British child na o play role e wa akwala na brebom as a parent with direct access, then he can make a direct access application based on this qualifying child.
Okay.
Then oye new application with new circumstance or context, as I say, Home Office apply and as I consider.
Okay, I thought it was somebody else, but that is a different one. Look, the last question, na me Sansana, ya call quiz segment. So no, I'm saying I'll be taking just a short break, and we'll come back and do our quiz segment. And it is something that we would want to learn again. Beginning, nugget, there was a warning we gave, and based on that, baby our questions now or has Nakai say from this month, August, at the to the end of the year, we're celebrating Uncle Ben for having spent 30 years in this profession. There are some Ghanaian community here in the UK. BWF Solicitors, senior partner. He's celebrating 30 years as a professional. UTA advertised so over 29 years. This year marks the 30th anniversary of he being a professional helping the community. And to watch this space, there's so many people who are saying so many wonderful things about him, praising the firm. I community to this point where we have this media platform. And into celebration, I've announced it, I've launched it, and from next week corner, every week we'll be coming up with something, and we'll be celebrating that till the end of the year. Intisha no susa for mame. Lawyer, my question me bisa and I said me wo question nipa no on person me bisa nti me person me fa I say ubisa o me hu say me nti person me fa kwa foforo so bisa Obi Asia Oba Oneno Eshisha Wadi, so Mubabe worry. Emu hono ena Oba no mse jama na interest no and koyi papa. Inti nhyehyɛ a wɔn yɛɛyɛ wedding no wɔn bɛyɛ ɛne aware ho nkratasɛm ne sɛ bi a baako nan bitumi asi yie ne adeɛ no ntumi ankɔ yie nipa de kɔmaa no sɛ ɔnyɛ ho adwuma no sɛ car boot fo yɛ bia ɛna no nso wɔn application no ɛkɔyɛ wɔn nan sese aware no ɔma ankɔ so bio bɛrima no engyina yie owo krom ha anaso wo man yemu ena wanya obi a opeso ofa na dwuma and the care worker route bi na de me pesa me bisa ene se won se me gina kwa ho ntia na nipa no so me pesa meka asem no no beka se meka se me nka na wakakakwaku ma no trotro se wanya obi a obefa na dwuma a nipa na ewo sponsorship license no I was so Ghana and a visa ba and now say waiting your application at Nemoa because is
that a question?
Yes.
All right. So the answer is no. The reason is that the employers have a duty to make sure say omofa obia owo nkrata o krom ha otumi ye adwuma.
Okay.
And they say o krom ha na ofa wo adwuma mu a obi so say o obia na. So o obi da then you can switch to the new one.
Okay.
But so we need be there won't mean risky and foul because then they will be breaking the law under section 15 of the 2006 Act. And in other cultures the end your coffee na me for license na mau na apply fabra. That will be the conclusion.
So obi was sponsorship license no na oma employment contractor. Obviously 70-80% of visa are guaranteed, right?
Yes, because the government, the occupation shortage list arrangement is such that according to should do. So soon as you have the sponsorship and you have the legal leave to remain in the UK and work, you can switch. You do from abroad. And at the moment, within the firm, we've done a lot, but about 5 that I personally did have all been granted. Some with their spouses, but they were students and switched.
Ah, okay. Well, you sure said you know one question. But you were the community and the law. So lawyer Charles Asmah, if we BWF Solicitors and or church and yama any so nafi or answer questions am I yakwaba nearby a quiz no. Okay, ebusia yako aba na yeba be wie wo hwe ebre na ka sima kakra bi ewo yanim na fa yedi dwumadi no aba na wie na me kai wo bio na me mfa wo enko na me nugget no me nkobo so emfa emaw ye kan ye ewo nugget no mu ene se wo tu kwan akọ outside the common travel area UK, Republic of Ireland, Isle of Man, and Channel Islands. Me pacho wa application at the mua menko train. Minim na me try se me chichiaba se me circumstance and ma me free mu me papa yi say my uncle I ha and me fi ashe wagana nti wo se me konom ni ade me pacho. If you want to risk and take away your application, then you can go. And yes, sir, train. Say, this essentially means that you will be seen as no longer having any application pending before the Home Office. This will affect your return to the UK. Train, Mr. Train. Mr. Train. Why? Miawani train. And unless, of course, now war, and it does so be a bit me aside the baby room. And no crowns in your fossa. Because Kai's a lawyer, Chemimu, say grace period be or who na fe and the big crown a yakopahon and so pass and for at the abba. Miss So Train. Oh, Madame Fubina Kasi, Olon, I. Olon. Okay. Now, Mamin Fawo and Konamin Kobisa, sa question way. A question I may baby bisa or no. To what any pa, mammy. And Bessa Ucha. And when ye, or say, already, the question no air, bro, this year, maybe. Question no any. Agnes, I will 2.5 years leave to remain as a parent of a British citizen, which will expire in September 2022. Or apply for further extension in July 2022. Or change, say Home Office will decide in the case, no nya and krasse Nabusia essay brefie. Now papa ya jina to hospital emergency. Ye samamba. Medin, minko, memra. Oh, no man bag so pow. Travel outside of the UK to see her father in August 2022 before the visa expired. Tienio. At the end of September 2022. And our application July 2022. Bosomeimu ena otu kwan se okohwe ne papa. Ne visa no 2022 September na enwoyo. Agnes epese oba back to the UK in December 2022 to receive the decision in the outstanding application. Abusia, de me bisa NSA. Agnes ya ye kana semi. So, tinie pa. Agnes ya ye kana semi. Se oba December noa. Obetimi aba beji decision no in her outstanding application no ana. Two scenarios. Can Agnes return to the UK to receive a decision in her outstanding application? First answer say yes, because as her application was made before her visa expired, she's covered to return back to the UK. Two, no, because once she traveled outside the common travel area, that's the CTA, her visa application is automatically withdrawn. Tell me what your answer is. Or text 07950 422 780. And I'll say all the call and comment section also, either on Facebook, YouTube. Remember, you're live on BWTV, live on BW Radio, live on BWF Solicitors, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Onupa Ezekiel Johnson, essay number 2. Untimi Emma, because what do you know the kotuma yin decide it means you have withdrawn. Mami Mercy. Okay, Mami Mercy. Maybe you know Ninkomo. Hello, Mami Mercy.
Hello.
Azai.
Boko. Yes, maybe answer question, no dear, but me tie, you know, me yamash me kakra, even though me answer no. It's because say me was status that me were pre-settled that they expire 2025, and I made settled status at tomb. Settled status at tomb, and you know, me too quiet. And decision my. It says me planning me call Ghana. Not is my withdrawal application, Nana.
Lawyer Nsamu. Okay. Mama, say, hold on. Lawyer, be you on.
Not say.
Right. Pre-settled no ewu meboa.
Hello, Mama Mercy. Hello. Mama Mercy. Oh. Mama Mercy, let me just call you back. Say. Online no. That's what pick him why. Now lawyer what question back me. Oh.
Hello?
Hello, Mama Mercy.
That
Lawyer be so awesome.
Me patcho pre-settled no ewu ema wo twen new one decision meboa.
me patcho pre-settled no the mommy 2020 to 2025.
Until we.
But me settled as soon. Me there and what to me
the choice. You chose to do the settled because if you feel say what's now 5 years meboa.
Patcho.
Yeah, can't obia. For example, instead of this set pre-settled na ewu ana. So pre-settled na ewu, for example, patcho waja say.
Patcho.
Na can say sa pre-settled na ewu no a won twen ma decision emba na wo kɔ no. In your case, it's nka wo kɔ ya, na sa wo kɔ a nya wo twen anim no eni hɔ. Patcho waja say.
That's right.
Say eni hɔ a wo ba so wo ye yi uni. Oh, ba wo mba say under normal circumstances, oh ba betna, but oh ba as crofo na because you for more 90 days visit. So we Pajo. More 90 days visit. So you can enter as a visitor. But in your case, no, different. Pre-settled no ebewu 2025. And whilst we are waiting for that pre-settled application, you have made another application. Application a new one it doesn't cancel the old one.
Okay.
It doesn't cancel the old one. But na can say sanka wonni bi na ewu na wo twen say wo benya na wo dat ne mudia. Then you cannot take the risk to go away thinking say on my year no da to ha twen.
Okay.
Okay. So, different from many other people.
And to answer near day.
May I answer you too?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. You were Becky Amwako or say answer near number 2. Ezekiel are saying Abba, and I think she said it will expire in 2025. Yes, I'm saying 9 and 10, but when we called her back, it sorted the thing out for us. Indeed, lawyer, wait here, me did you say my picture several other scenarios about particularly my university or the and people may be having similar are there exceptions?
Well, to say me ask me or boss, so you can see say or exceptional circumstance. The circumstance and say I don't know who yet and our application for
no application no
we are not discussing say we application them now we kwaya fufura ebe cancel old one wa enya nwe no but waja say say am farmer one say na ada wetin na baby nti ba ye share obi a oni bi anaso owo bi ma ade no ewu anaso ebewu or they atum say obema no extension na ebro no so yes extension baba and whilst waiting no visa na ewu empo enwu ye no wetu kwan na ade no otu kwan no aye so application na edem no say I den it's no more wa withdraw na just say woni application bi a wo hwe nim kwan wo hwe nim biem nti ya ma me say omo apply so some provision apply to her what the provision will say is that you don't have application but no interest in 25 now I want no any ho
okay All right. Mami min konkofa yen answer no and the explanation say lawyer treat you moody but still ma yen kofa emra na yen share. So the answer will be lawyer answer the better.
So I think we've covered enough. So the answer will be no because the provision is clear. So we took clients say be we wadi no won to me emba because why would draw application automatically.
Right. Inti senior lawyer Aichimuno initially no we'll go to the section 34K of the immigration rules near there. If you want a copy of this particular idea about the Nosona, send your WhatsApp message request say Yemfa Emma and Professor Ade will make sure you have it in your WhatsApp platforms and also. And this obviously was put on our social media platforms. I hold on. The reason for all these things, and they say, "You bit me enya a hunim dear na young koye mistakes." And when this was brought up, and especially in your Bama Messi at the Ebay, or no so scenario woman no anya clear. But oba lawyer chichidimu ama ononso nasum ajuno. This is the essence of this program, the community and the law, and all the other legal programs are your at the amount platform you so BW TV and BW Radio. So Thursdays we live on Rainbow Radio and I know normally minia penny Prophet Osibre or say and edi ejuma and Friday and so we back on BW Radio with na Mayeti and then I'm say or baba way but Intimiama. Provided she's been given permission and TC to go and see her father, that I get the answer. One will likely be applicable to her. If not, then answer 2 is more likely to be her fate. Well, is there any caveat like that?
No. TC means travel certificate. No. Usually, travel certificate general will be for Kofoa Omo Edi Edru. Na yama travel certificate which made to Kwanyako baby, but not your own country. You see any paper with you draw out to me Chrome anyway. And now who would pay travel certificate? What you know, we embassy, so passport to mama travel certificate. Now I say who, but we here travel certificate to go home. Who could do another your passport now?
Meanwhile, I question will be baby and say home office for be there who's going to go.
Okay.
What's a tricky scenario review?
All right. I don't know obidiu na ya abehwehwe no.
Oh, record.
Well, wars have years.
Anyway.
Wars have years. And the provision is that because wars have years, they can find out. And to step it out, they will know. So we go through immigration.
Anyway. We for some good reasons meant to us. Mimi is a question the crab. Mo fan say me sir. Lawyer, I'm say you be page you na answer na no between your bibi tofa at the my answer na sorry.
Right. Thank you very much once more, cherished viewer and listener. Today we have asked ourselves a simple question: what do we have to consider when we want to seek administrative review for refused decision of leave or even leave to enter? We have looked at the differences between administrative review and appeal, and of course judicial review. We have concluded that administrative review is always the case that the Home Office have made a mistake on the point of law, and therefore they apply the wrong law to make that decision. And so you point it out to them that this is the law that they should have applied, and because of that, they have to reconsider or review the decision with a view to coming out with another outcome. It doesn't mean that the outcome will be what you want, but it is always the case that they have to now issue a new decision or refusal decision. It is always the case that you consider the cost cheaper than appeal. You consider the time frame, which is shorter in terms of how long it will take than appeal. Administrative review will take about 26 days under the policy guidance. Appeal will take about 48 weeks. You consider the cost. Appeal altogether will cost you about, say, £3,000, depending, so give and take. And administrative review will cost you, if you hire a lawyer in addition, about, say, less than that. What you then have to do is consider the cost and say, I want this. But if you want outcome, which is neutral, then you go to court for appeal. And therefore, you consider what the outcome is likely to be before you settle on administrative review. I believe today we've been able to touch on this and made you aware that it's always advisable to consider the one with the better outcome, which is appeal to court. It's always good to seek legal advice when considering all these options. Once again, we want to remind you that Uncle Ben of BWF Solicitors is 30 years old in terms of legal practice, and therefore we are joining the family of BWF Solicitors to celebrate him and to celebrate our work and to celebrate the community. And this is what you'll be hearing as we go along. So please tune in and engage with us so that we can all share in this joy.
Well, Abusia, say, Abre also say, I was say, Yamaya Muso, now fe, yes, sorry, Jimmy no so. A community under law has come your way. When should you consider administrative review of a refused decision of leave? Lawyer Charles Asmah has been gracious to take us through all the technical details of it. We've had questions asked, we have answers, and we are going home with that caution. So application at demo, na in decide ya me pacho. Don't travel out, because while I'm here, now when Timmy answer I'm a room. On behalf of BWF Solicitors Ebusia Fuegina, want to say happy birthday to Sandra Fraser, the administrative, the front desk manager, the main administrative manager of the company, and also to Uncle Ben. Congratulations, 30 good years, 3 decades as a community lawyer, helping the community, the Ghanaian community here in the UK, and of course in Ghana as well. Before the end of the year, it was celebrated on behalf of Professor Ade, my studio manager, on behalf of Sheila Ankra, my administrator, and of course Padmo Dotu, my designer, and the technical persons, and everybody, BWF Solicitors, Ebusianfo, Efri, Ekusi, the last person, which is myself, and Afi Ubibia Edamunina se. Wow, Timmy, Etie Yen, Efe Yen, and Jumedi Yedasipi. The video will be on our platforms all the while. In case you went to me and here live, you can go back and look at that. But remember, we'll be having another live session same time next week on the program. You're from Oreku Frimpong. Thank you very much. God bless.
Everybody say